Hi everyone, it's your girl Raeofsunshyne here, back with another video. Today is episode 6 of Magatsunote. Last time it was getting really crazy and things were really popping off, so I'm excited to see what today's episode is going to bring about. So guys, stay tuned because we're about to see my reaction. Let's start.
Magatsunote シーズン1ラジオドラマ第6話魂の響き
And might I say, like, echo of the soul. I'm thinking this is gonna be more again about Masa, and like if I remember correctly in the last episode, he had some flashbacks, he had some memory of like when he was in the hospital and stuff like that. I think maybe in this episode, I'm just guessing, that he's probably gonna have some more maybe some more flashbacks and memories of like what happened to him previously, and especially since like his horn was starting to emerge and things like that. Yeah, I think it's gonna totally kind of, not totally, but I think it's gonna change his mindset on a certain things, especially with the arc. I feel like that's going to kind of turn his direction in like what's right and what's wrong for him in his eyes, because like if we look at it, there's not really a balance between right or wrong with this with these characters. It's whatever benefits them type of situation. And yeah, that's just how it goes.
悪魔との契約？そりゃしてえが、てめえにその斡旋ができるってのかよ。
そうだぜ、出任せ言ってんじゃねえだろうな。いいえ、本当ですとも。私はそれをなりわいとするもの。無事契約が結べれば、あなたも武将の仲間入り。
ほう、上等だ。話を聞いてやろうじゃねえ
か。悪魔とは遥か昔よりこの世界に存在する超常の力を備えた人とは異なる生き物。その彼らの力を人間が借り受け、自在に操るための手段、それが契約。
Wait, so we're only getting voice this time, like, or I guess right now. I'm assuming they're going to bring back like the actual characters when they start talking. But right now, this is dialogue from, like they said, a bandit and someone else. So I don't know.
です。その方法は簡単。実は悪魔は心臓を2つ持っていまして、これがそうです。綺麗でしょう。これを使うのですが、手順はたったの2つ。ステップ1、まずあなたご自身の心臓をえぐり出し、ステップ2、そこへこの悪魔の心臓を代わりに入れる。
What? He just said, "I'll gouge your heart out," and then you have to put it. What? What is going on here? Like, are we stepping into a whole realm of just pure craziness and wow. Alrighty then, I have nothing further to say about that.
それだけです。
別の真相を入れる？
いかがです？契約されますか？
お頭、絶対やばいですって。
You think? Maybe. But apparently he doesn't care.
言ってんじゃねえよ。望むところだ。さっさとやりやがれ。
ご利用ありがとうございます。では早速。おや、こんな時に。はい、どうされました？おや、秀吉様、ずいぶんお久しぶりですね。 信長様の城でお会いしていないでしょうか。ええ、サタンの契約者の確保ができた。それは素晴らしい。あとは心臓をご自分へ移植するだけ。はい、契約者なのに心臓が人間のまま。それはまた妙ですね。ええ、ええ、わかりました。すぐに向かいます。
That didn't seem like that procedure is going too well. And I don't think he necessarily really cared with all of that grumbling and whatnot going on in the background. He's talking to Hideyoshi and, you know, whatever he's got going on while this guy is transforming or doing whatever is occurring to him. I mean, sometimes you should be kind of careful who you decide to choose to do your procedures, because this guy doesn't really seem to be quite professional.
大変失礼いたしました。急に連絡が入りましてって。おや、全員死亡。残念ながら契約失敗のようですね。どうか来世でもまた我ら DD をご愛顧ください。
Oh my god. I highly doubt that that person, even in the next life, will come back and choose you after him just killing over after a procedure that you necessarily didn't even care to complete correctly. I'm sorry I'm laughing, you all, but this is just so absurd and so crazy to me. It's like, wow, it's like no one really cares about anything in this voice drama. Like, everyone only cares of their own selfish benefit, and it's like sending me. Ooh, here comes my boys from the Mod Fang and Masa. Ooh, let's see how this goes.
政宗、かの者との盟約を、我らの使命を思い出せ。
あの時と同じ声。誰だ？お前は一体誰なんだ？鳥の声。綺麗な空だ。青くて広くてカテドラルにこんな場所が。
奇妙なこともあるものです。確かに彼の心臓は人間のままみたいですね。
みたいです。じゃねえよ、バカか。その理由が知りたくてお前を呼んだんだろうが。
この状態で悪魔の力を使ったとすると、何か特殊な契約をしているのかもしれません。ただそうなると私にもお手上げですね。
クソが光秀、あのキノコ野郎。何が彼がサタンの契約者だよだ。肝心のサタンの心臓がねえんじゃ意味ねえだろうが。
こいつはさっき戦っていた武将。そうだ、俺はこいつらを止めようとして。
Honestly, did Hide really think that Mitsu was really going to, like, you know, care about what Hide wanted? No. Like, they don't even like each other. So the fact that he was expecting, like, Mitsu to, like, really do him a favor, it's kind of like, what? Like, I don't know, you weren't expecting that, because that should have been blatantly obvious that he was not intentionally trying to help you.
それでどうなって。
はあ、びっくりした。あなたいつから目を覚ましてたんです？
貴様は。
お初にお目にかかります、政宗様。私はメフィスト。 悪魔斡旋会社 DD で総支配人をしております。で、こっちで
AKA the crazed, unhinged doctor that I'm going to just, just call him that because, like, he's basically like a backdoor, kind of like a hood doctor. Like, he does not really perform at peak performance. He just performs because, like, hey, somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to, like, try it, and it doesn't succeed. He's like, oh well, someone else will come and try the same thing on them. If they die, oh well, someone else is like, oh well. He's like, he doesn't really have a care for actually whether it succeeds or not. He's not putting in enough effort. I think he's just doing it because somebody wants him to do it, and he's like, sure, okay.
ムスとしておられるのが秀吉様です。
おいてめえ、契約者のくせになんで心臓がそのままなんだ。サタンの心臓はどこにあんだよ。
サタン？誰のことだそれは。
しらばっくれてんじゃねえ。てめえが契約してる悪魔だろうが。
悪魔とは呆れたな。外の人間は空想と現実の区別もつかないらしい。
ふざけんな。執行官が悪魔の力を知らねえわけねえだろ。
相変わらずやかましいやつだ。悪魔やその心臓とやらがどんなものか知らんが、仮に知っていたとしてもお前たちになど教えるものか。人類の復興を妨げる無価値で有害な猿どもめ。
てめえ人をイラつかせんのがうめえな。有害。
Yeah, Masa does know how to do that. He does know how to hit those points that'll make you mad. But let's be honest, Hide's temper is very, like, non-existent. He goes from, like, I couldn't even say he goes from 0 to 100 quickly because he's, like, really almost at 100 all the time.
人類、有害人類。お前ら悪の連中はいつもそれだ。勝手に人の価値決めて勝手に下げすんでんじゃねえ。俺の生きる価値はいつだって無限大だっつな。つうか今の状況分かってんのか。この場で一番生きてる価値が微妙なのはてめえなんだぜ。処理されたくなけりゃとっとと有用な話を聞かせてくれよな。おいキヨ、こいつから全部吐かせろ。殺さなきゃ何をしてもいい。
俺？そういうえぐいのは官兵衛の方が。
いや、ちょっと待ってくださいボス。
あ？
執行官相手に拷問なんて無駄です。それに力を暴走させた時の動揺っぷりや他の執行官連中との会話内容から考えてもこいつだけが何も知らなかったという可能性が高い。
はあ？マジかよ。お前どうすんだ官兵衛。当の本人が知らないんじゃお手上げじゃねえか。
落ち着けクソザル。おかしなのは
They truly just say whatever is on their mind. Like, okay, honestly, they can, like, obviously look and tell, like, he doesn't know what the heck is going on. He doesn't remember anything. Monster's just like, I don't know anything, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Like, and then Kanbei's like, well, basically, there's no use in, like, trying to force it out of him because he's still not gonna tell you anything. And then he knows that, like, if he gets pushed too far over the edge, like, it's just gonna create a more chaotic scene, and, like, things are gonna happen, and then, yeah, it's just gonna spiral from there. So he's just like, yeah, let's probably try something else, but this isn't gonna work.
アークがこいつの悪魔の力を知っておきながらなぜか処分せず執行官として勝ってたってところだ。絶対に何か特殊な事情がある。一度体と頭の中をしっかり調べた方がいい。
私もそうすることをお勧めしますね。ここは再度光秀様の力を借りられてはどうです？
それはありですね。
I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea. it might be a risky ideal, but I don't know about good, considering the banter that Mitsu and Hide already have towards each other. Like, I can see the back and forth already.
彼の能力ならばこいつが覚えていないことまで引き出せる。
乗りかかった船です。ここは私からもお願いしてみましょう。
人事みてえに言ってんじゃねえ。そもそもあいつに今回の情報を流したのは DD だろ。てめえもじゃねえ。てめえがあいつに頭下げんだよ。
おっと、これはヤブヘビ。
おいお前ら、行き先変更だ。アジトに戻るのは延期。光秀の野郎んとこ行くぞ。
うっす。
よかったな。首の皮一枚で繋がったみたいだぜ。
ところでここはどこなんだ。
どこって決まってんだろ。解放区だよ。
解放区。ここがカテドラルの外。解放区、カテドラルの外に広がる領域で、かつて武将たちがアークから奪い取った土地。解放といえば聞こえはいいが、要は管理を拒んだ有害人類が集まる無秩序の吹きだまりだ。カテドラルからの脱走者もいるらしいが、環境も治安も最悪だという話だ。
I see, Masa, you need to yeah, definitely have more memory and flashbacks, because everything I feel like is just muddled in his head, like what he's been told versus what actually happened, and then having lapses in his memory where it's just everything's just displaced. Systematically things aren't as what is the word I'm looking for? Systematically it's not as put into place as he thinks it is, especially with the arc, and then people on the outside and the cathedral. It's nothing is as it seems, especially with this drama. I can tell everyone's been through some sort of has a bad backstory and bad went through something traumatic or has made them think only of themselves in these instances. And I just can't wait to see more of Masa realizing and having come to that realization that there's more than what meets the eye.
よし、この先は車両が入れねえから歩きだ。キヨにガンベとメフィストついてこい。残りはここで車見てろ。うっす。
And by the way, I can't wait to see what Masahito looks like. I mean, I kind of briefly saw a lot of the characters, but I don't remember a lot of who's who, because I want to be more surprised when I actually see them come to life through watching the drama. But yeah, if his look is anything like what I'm hearing, I'm just gonna be wow, yeah, you fit the role, and you fit the craziness that I already have in my head of what you could be like.
Oh yeah, 大丈夫ですか、政宗様。
おい、トロトロしてんな。とっとと歩け。
なあ兄貴、こいつ何か食わせといた方がいいんじゃね。
はあ、不要です。なぜ捕虜にそんなことを。
ふらついてんのこいつ。男抱えて歩くなんざごめんだぜ俺は。
Kyo is I know he can be crazy too, but he also has a subtle side where he's he's trying to think idealistically too. I wouldn't say he's being caring in like a nice way, but he's thinking of the fact like, oh yeah, he probably needs to eat, like he's probably gonna do you no good if he's like staggering, about to pass out, and all the stuff like that. He's thinking about the simple side of things versus he just wants to get everything done. He wants to get what he needs, and then just whatever Masa can be trashed aside or whatever they plan to do with him. I don't know.
ふざけるな。お前たちの施しなど。
おやおやおや、体は素直なようですね。
死んでなければ問題ない。歩けなくなったら引きずっていくだけだ。いや、待て、そうだ。
Kanbei, like he has, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, these characters have 0 ounce of like guilt, 0 ounce of sympathy, 0 ounce of anything. They're just like, that's not my problem, not my problem. If it doesn't have to do with me, it's not my problem. If I'm, you know, if someone lives or dies, well, that's just how it was meant to be. Like, oh my gosh, imagine like, I'm not even good. I can't even say it. Imagine if people were like, I mean, I know there's some people out there that's like this, honestly, but that would just be totally messed up. Oh my gosh, I can't even.
だな。そういうことならおごってやるよ、俺が。
なんだと。
おい、親父、その粥一杯くれ。
えい、どうぞ。
ガンベ。なぜ俺が。おい捕虜、口を開けろ。このバカ、吐くならあっち向いて。
官兵衛様、お着物が汚れて。
その親切をなんだと思ってやがる。いっぺん死んどくか。
ああ、もう勘弁、ストップ。
Okay, why would they let Kanbei be Masa? They should have let Kyo do it. Like, I mean, like I was just saying, Kyo really doesn't care either, but like he's a little bit, you know, more like calmer than the other two. So like I feel like they should have let him do it. Because Kanbei has really no care. He's like right underneath Hide when it comes to like being brutal.
ストップ。
なんだ、口に合わなかったか、坊ちゃんよ。ちっと社会勉強させてやろうと思ったんだが悪かったな。
I was like, I feel bad for him. I know I'm laughing, but I really do feel bad for Masa. Like, oh my gosh, he's going through the most right now. He's going through, like memory flashbacks. He's going through being, about to be opened up. He's going through like where his horns were about to come out. Like, there's so much happening in his mind and in his body and everything. And he's just like, he's going through a whirlwind. Like, whew, wow, they had to do it to you.
ひどい味だ。人間の食べ物と思えない。いや、味以前にだ。こんな不衛生な場所であんな粗末な設備を使って調理だと。外には最低限の衛生観念すらないのか。よくこんな環境で生きて。
And Masa, you're worried about hygiene. When there's bigger issues right now, he's worried about, oh, it's so nasty, couldn't stomach it because the environment's dirty, every utensils are dirty and shabby. Like, no one is prioritizing anything. It's just all over the place.
いられるものだ。
だがここには自由ってやつがある。カテドラルにはないな。ここじゃなんとかレベルも関係ねえ。逃げ切る自信があるなら盗みも殺しも OK だ。
何が自由だ。それは無法というんだ。みんながそんな好き勝手なことをしていたら人類は滅んでしまう。分かった分かった分かったからちょっと落ち着けって。 お前たちは今がどんな時代か分かっていないんだ。こんな生活長続きするわけがない。アークの正義と管理なしに人が生きていけるものか。
Okay, Masa. Let's just get the thing straight right now. The Ark does not care about the people on the outside, so really that's not helping them. Like how he just said, how can they need to stop living like that? Well, they're not getting any help, so they're helping themselves in whatever way that they can because the Ark is too busy helping the upper class, not the little low class people. So the Ark is basically, they're not benefiting from the Ark. Only people like him and that work for the Ark and people that are of high standard are going to benefit from the Ark and living in a better, more hygienic environment. So for him to say that didn't really make any sense. It's just like you're just fueling the fire to what they've already had to go through.
アークがなんだって？
おい見ろよ、あの格好執行官だぜ。
おいアーク、年食って働けねえってだけで俺の両親のレベルはあっさり下げやがったよな。解放区に脱出できなきゃ俺らは飢え死にするとこだったんだぜ。
俺は相棒をこいつらにやられたんだ。たった一回盗みをやっただけだってのに。
人類のため、正義のためだ。
正義？私の父親は解放区生まれだけど何にも悪いことなんかしてなかったのよ。なのにアークの人狩りにあって。
Tell him, okay, Masa, like don't go being stupid again and just like going with the whole arc premise. Like it's oh, it's gonna make me mad because it's like, okay, you were starting to see a little bit of like reality in like when the arc was about to kill those people, and now you're saying like oh, they basically should be grateful to the arc because the arc is helping them. No, these people are getting abused, killed, hurt, everything you can name by the arc and her, just they're out here trying to survive the best way that they can. And yet because they have to live in the condition that they have, it's like they're doing wrong to someone when really, how can they do better if they don't have the ability to do better because they're being put in a more worse situation and just minding their own business, trying to survive. What? And the Ark wants to mess with them just because they're out here minding their own business? That's a bit wild to me.
私たちは生きてるだけで罪だっていうの？
それは。
おい、いいから殺しちまおうぜ。
下がれ。バカな真似はやめろ。
うるせえ、黙ってろ。
そこまでだ。
Here comes Hide with the horns again, trying to like put a foothold and control the situation, which it's about to get out of hand if something's not done. But I don't know how how this is gonna. Yeah, I don't.
これはあの時の。
そいつは俺の獲物だ。お前らが手出していいごちそうじゃねえんだよ。
おお、角が武将だ。
すげえ、初めて見たぜ。
この音は。そもそもあの変身は一体何なんだ。あの角は D デバイスで出現するホログラムに似ているか。
あの角こそ悪魔の心臓を己神に取り込み地獄の苦痛に耐えて契約を果たした者、武将の証。はあ、ご覧になりますか。これが悪魔の心臓です。
悪魔、何かの比喩だと思っていたが、これは一体石のようだが中で血のような液体が脈打っている。
悪魔の力を宿すためこれを胸へ入れるのです。心臓の代わりとして。
これを体内に。理解できない。
Masa, I think you do understand. You're just in awe or in shock of the thought of this actually being a thing. because hey, I mean, with everything that has transpired over these years, this is quite honestly the reality for others that are trying to become more prevalent in the world by doing something at any means necessary.
武将どもは皆こんなおぞましいものを。
ま、つっても兄貴のは安物だがな。昔親方様に取り入ろうって焦って敵武将から分取った心臓で勝手に契約しちまったんだよ。そしたらその悪魔がしょぼいやつで特殊な力は使えねえでやんの。
ああ、そうだ。それからこの調べですが、これは悪魔の心臓によって得られる力の副産物でして、武将の精神が角から振動、音として放たれているのです。我々は敬意を込め魂の響き。
Oh, so now I get it. The title of the episode, Echo of the Soul. So it's like a soul vibration. So each person that is like a warlord has a certain sound or transmits a certain sound, like the echo from their soul, which is like, I guess, the demon heart that they have been, signed the contract for. So, like, I don't know what I know that Masa obviously has to have a soul reverberation. Anyways, you know what I'm saying, the echo of the soul. So yeah, but what I'm trying to figure out is like, with that sound, does it like transmit like control over everyone? Everyone has that ability, or is it just their echo of soul does different things? I'm not too keen on that, but I guess I'll see as it goes. Like, does everyone's soul sound? I'm getting tongue tied. Why? The echo of the soul, like, different for each character is what I'm saying that has the horns. And like, what other ability do they possess? Do they possess different abilities that they got the heart from?
玉ゆらと呼んでいます。
玉ゆら。
最後にもう一つついでに教えてやろう。カテドラル住民の頭に埋め込まれている住民監視用チップのことは知っているな。あれには致命的な弱点がある。それが武将の放つ玉ゆらだ。玉ゆらを受けた人間のチップは故障し機能不全を起こす。つまりアークの目が行き届かない不穏分子の誕生だ。だから連中は玉。
Oh, okay. So like, once their echo of soul like reaches that point where they can like, okay, so in Moss's case, I'm obviously thinking he still has like the chip monitor or whatever, because he is still not really expressing negative thoughts of the arc. But once I think he gets like more of his memories back, I think he'll be able to use his echo of soul to like break the chip and be able to think more clearly, in a sense that the arc is not what you think. So yeah, I would be happy to see when he gets to that point and that he can start thinking for his own purpose or whatever, because yeah, the arc is not doing it. And it's crazy like how they put chips in people just to monitor, to make sure that they're basically staying loyal to them. Like, what do they do if people disobey them? Do they like just corrupt their mind to keep making them think that, or do they kill them, or what? Like, I don't know.
ゆらを聞いた住民を生かしておかない。そしてその結果があの大虐殺だ。
待て、虐殺だと何のことだ。
は？覚えてないのか。
お前あの時のことはどこまで覚えているんだ。
奴の粉、玉ゆらとやらが聞こえて、それから、いや、そ
こまでだ。
そこで意識なくしたのか。悪魔化して暴れ始めてからとかじゃなく。
悪魔か。俺が
See, like he has so much lapses in his memory. Like he can't even remember like what just happened, like like a little bit ago, like when he was starting to turn into a demon and have the horns and stuff, and then it's like boom, his memory got like wiped. I'm sure like the arc had something to do with that, like, because how can you not remember that? Like they're doing everything in their power to like keep Masa on the straight and narrow to their side.
か。なんだ今の光景は。俺に悪魔の力だと。そんなバカなことがあるか。
Yes, Masa, believe it, because that is the truth. You will find out sooner or later, hopefully sooner rather than later.
俺はアークの執行官だ。有害人類どもの使う汚れた力なんだ。
そういうことか。こりゃさすがの俺もちょっと興味が出てきたぜ。アークがお前で何を企んでるのかにな。
Uh-huh. Yep. That's exactly what the arc is doing. Their arc is trying to do everything they can to keep this man from remembering any fragments of his former self. And like but I don't think it's gonna last too much longer, and I think that Hide and whoever else is gonna do everything they can to like push him to like to break his chains completely from like the arc. And I mean, not that, you know, not for his own benefit, but because they just want to see it because they don't like the arc as it is. And like it's like he's just being played mental mind games with, like back and forth, and he needs to like break free in order to find some reality of how things are actually becoming. And I think once he finally gets that, like he's gonna have like a big vendetta against the arc as well, and trying to find out like more about what happened, not only to him but to his family, and why they did that, and like how is it necessarily really benefiting the arc. Is his strength or demon ability like something that they're trying to keep control of so they can use in to their advantage in a situation? Maybe. I mean, obviously it has to do something with benefiting the arc in a way that they're trying to control him the way that they do. So that's going to be interesting to kind of see how that plays out, because there's so many hands in like getting Masa to like break. Not only do they want to get, well, Hide wants to get like his heart so he can be more powerful for himself, but it's just like everybody wants to see him like completely lose control. So I'm kind of interested too, because like, yeah, he one minute I like him, and then the next minute like I'm like, okay, seriously Masa, can we not like, you know, play coy and do this whole arc thing again, like bringing them up in every situation that you know is wrong. So yeah, I don't know how many more episodes are in the first season, but I hope that the second season is subbed, because yeah, I think there's not too many more episodes left in the first season, if I'm not mistaken. And I want to see more of the characters. I don't know if we're only getting these characters for the first season or what. But we did pick up another character that we don't really know the identity of yet, that I call just the crazed doctor or whatever. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this reaction with me, and I can't wait to see the next episode. That's like just my whole thing for this series. Like, it's just building and building and building and building, and it's like, oh, what is going to happen next? Because if you think it's not, if you think it's crazy already, it's just getting more and more and more crazy. And I love it. I love crazy things. That's just me. Like, yeah, I live for it because it's interesting. That doesn't mean I'm crazy, y'all. I'm just kidding. But I hope you guys continue to watch my videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave comments. Say hi. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, my sunshines.
Shine on me.